here.
What up?
Yep.
He's just, yep. Everybody
up,
be up in here like Scary Terry. Let's go.
Yep.
If you haven't yet hit the subscribe button, welcome to the shenanery. If you've not getting a chance to watch this live like we're doing right now on Twitch, you should. Twitch.tv/Gaming Bunch Boys. We'd love to see that. Down below in the description, click that, hit the follow button. That way you can also get us to 200 to do the hot tub stream, TGB style. Whereabouts unknown. We don't know where we're going to do it yet, but we also haven't even gotten to 200 yet. So that's up to you. Let's do that.
Thanks for
If
reminding
you haven't
me.
yet, also on YouTube, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon. That way you can stay up to date on all things TGB. And if you like the content you are watching, just like we're about to talk about right now, hit the like button. Anderson, what are we talking about?
Okay, after we're done selling out, we are talking about E3 and the announcements so far.
So there's a lot of stuff, as I said previously, that has happened. I've got a list of things we could talk about over here. However, if I may, I would love to start with games that we are excited for, that we saw, because today, Sunday, June 13th, is when we recorded this. YouTube, we understand this is a little later for you, but today was Xbox and Bethesda. Holy shit.
Sure.
Really good. Really
It
good.
was some good shot. And some
Anderson,
shot.
what are you most excited for?
Stalker 2.
Stalker 2.
I'm
Bricky.
yeah, your mic didn't pick any of that up.
and you got muted somehow.
Oh, well, fun. But cheeky breaky motherfuckers.
So weren't you like, that was a game you were excited for last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, still hasn't come
Yeah, like
out.
when they announced it, like when they officially announced that they were making it. I remember you saying something about that. You were like super pumped for that.
Yeah, and I'm still waiting it.
Did they give it? I can't remember. Did they give an exact date of when it's coming out?
Yeah, they said April 22nd of next year.
It looks good.
Oh, yeah.
If I'm
it
not
looks
mistaken, the gameplay was
so
in
good.
engine, wasn't it?
Yes, I believe it was. And it has been almost 2 decades since the last Stalker. If you remember, y'all probably won't because you never played it, but Stalker came out when you had to get the CD for the PC.
Dang.
That's how
Nice.
old it is.
Dang.
Nice.
Ancient.
Yeah.
Back in the days.
So this is bringing up all those old school days.
Any other fun games you're excited for, sir?
Of course, Back for Blood. Always really excited we're going to get a Left 4 Dead kind of game again because it's been a hot minute before that.
Yep.
Psychonauts looks pretty good. Psychonauts 2. I mean, I'll probably play that later. Don't care about Fallout 76 because they should have never made it in the first place. Of course, Halo Infinite. And Diablo 2 Resurrected.
Yeah, Diablo 2 Resurrected does look
Because I
dope.
played the shit out of Diablo 2 and Diablo 3.
Sam, which one did we play back in the day?
Diablo?
Mm-hmm.
3.
3. That's
Yeah.
right.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was good. What about you, Sam? What are you excited for?
Battlefield 2042, of course. If you guys haven't seen that trailer yet, oh my god, a lot of cool callbacks. But anyway, of course, Halo Infinite, because I'm a Halo stan. The new From Software game, what's it, Elden Ring? Yeah, Elden Ring.
Oh yeah, Elden Ring.
That looks good. Apparently is written with George R.R. Martin,
Yeah,
from what I heard, which that'll be interesting.
yeah, that was news that they gave back last year as well.
Which there'll be phalluses everywhere if that holds up.
And it probably won't have an ending.
And then what else? Oh, Far Cry 6, of course. I mean, we've been hearing about that, but seeing a little bit more into it is always fun. I think that's all I got for right now.
I'm gonna go out on out and say for me, it's gonna be for what I'm most excited for. It's a shorter list. Of course, Halo Infinite. All three of us are super pumped for Halo. So this one is mainly because I had so much fun playing 4. I don't know if y'all saw the trailer for it, but Forza Horizon 5 looks amazing.
I haven't watched that trailer yet, but I'm so excited.
Yeah, I caught it. I caught it on live stream. I mean, it's a Forza game.
Oh, it's so beautiful. And also with that, on the exact same level of epic, Battlefield looks amazing. Now, for those of you out there, we were going to do a reaction. We were going to play it on stream. Y'all see it with us. We were going to react to it the first time. Unfortunately, couldn't do that because DMCA would have gotten us and turned us inside out. So I watched it about 2 minutes, but I finished it with 2 minutes to spare for us starting the stream tonight. Oh my God. Sam, what was my facial reaction throughout that whole situation?
At first, it was like, and then of course it evolved into. No! The wingsuit! The wingsuit looks dope. As a Just Cause player, oh my God. Like, yes. I'm so excited for that. If I can wingsuit around and snipe people at the same time. Ooh.
And I can say without a doubt that I heard you when I was watching it say, here it comes.
Yep. I was like, hey, there it is.
And I don't know I mean, at this point, are we able to spoil it? Like, should we say something?
It's been out for 4 days. That trailer.
I mean, if they haven't watched it, they're not much of a gamer anyway.
Yeah.
That's fair. The callback to the planes. Oh my God.
Yep. And for those that might be wondering, there's a famous clip from Battlefield 3 or 4 where a guy's in a fighter jet and he's being chased by another fighter jet. Let's do this. And he goes up, ejects out with an RPG, turns, shoots back, gets the plane, gets the kill, and then lands back in the plane.
And then
flies off. And so of course they called back to that, and I was
I mean, beautiful. It was good to see him not take himself seriously. So
yeah, and I think that's kind of what we want. Like, Battlefield is at the same time a serious and not serious military game, right? Like, if that makes any sense. Because, like, you know, they have some good elements of, like, you know, bullet drop, for example, and then, you know, like a lot of the stuff that you're using is like actual stuff that you can use in real life, you know, if you're part of the military. But at the same time, you could do ridiculous stuff like that, and I'm glad that they don't like nerf that and be like, that's not accurate, you know.
Yeah,
they're not Arma, I guess is a good way to put it.
This Battlefield is going to put them back on the map.
Yeah,
because they've fallen off heavily with the last two.
Yeah, 1 and 5 were just like, 1 was fun, like it was a cool little like vacation, I guess you could say.
Yeah,
but I wish they had gotten back to it sooner. Like, as 5, like I did like the war stories from that, which those were fun, but I'd rather see that as like a little like separate DLC thing, and then just have it like a modern game, you know.
Oh God, the maps in 5 were awful, especially the fucking fire map.
Firestorm.
Yep.
The Battle Royale map. Yeah, no, that was
terrible.
And one thing I'll say, that the vibes I got from watching that trailer, it made me feel like they gave a callback to Bad Company 2, like with how epic the gameplay is. Because like the gameplay itself, I hold Battlefield Bad Company 2 on a very, very high regard, because I feel like that's one of the best Battlefields to date. That, I mean, like, it was so fun to play. The lobbies were always amazing. It was always, I mean, solid gameplay, campaign, multiplayer, BTB. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Like, you could do simple squads, you could do BTBs, you could do whatever you want to do on multiplayer. all of it front to back, phenomenal game. Something I would still pick up today and play. I feel like that's exactly what they did with this, where, and granted, the trailer could look dope. We've seen the trailer look dope before. I really hope the game follows up. But if the game does follow up, I'm getting mad Bad Company 2 vibes, and I love it. I absolutely love it.
Well, considering that they already have pre-alpha gameplay out, they're pretty much on the right track.
Yeah.
I would say they're doing pretty good. A lot better than Microsoft did with Halo Infinite. I'll tell you that now.
Well, let's jump into that.
Well, no, I would just say like Battlefield. It's just, I mean, Joe and Sam, I obviously know are excited for it, but for me, it's another Battlefield game. So I'm just like, for me, it called back to Bad Company a little bit, but I felt it more called back to like, what was it, 4 with like the building fall and everything like that. Not, mind you, the tornado, like the Just Cause tornado was awesome, but I just felt like it was kind of like a callback to like upping the game engine itself and then showing that off, which I have no problem with. It's just like, to me, I was just like, it's another Battlefield game. It looks good, looks way better than all the other ones did, but it's Battlefield.
Yeah. Yeah. You've never really been like a huge Battlefield fan or anything like that.
No,
Right.
I played them and I have them and I completed the campaigns, but I mean, to me, it's like the old Modern Warfare is like the Call of Duties. I know what I'm going into them expecting. So
Yeah.
I mean,
And-
the graphics may be great, but it's just like I know what I'm expecting.
Yeah, and I can kind of see where you're coming from with the like the Bad Company call out. It's like, and I get that, but I agree where it's more like, you know, taking what worked in Battlefield 3 and 4 and just expanding on that. Like they had some epic moments, but like with Bad Company, that was more focused on Bad Company, whereas, you know, Battlefield like 3 and 4, like there wasn't really like so much like a protagonist that you were following around or anything like that. You know, there wasn't anything really tying you to the character or to the characters.
It was just another character.
Bad Company case. Yeah.
Whereas Bad Company, you had a whole lot of story building.
Yeah. And
Yeah, Bad Company had a full story.
yeah, and Kirk Blam saying Bad Company was the best hands down. Yeah, and that's 100% true.
Yeah.
And I'd love to see a new Bad Company. But
Bro, if they did Bad Company 3, I'd literally doo-doo on the floor.
yeah.
Or even just a Bad Company 2 remastered. That'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Just like get some population in there and then get all like the newer engine stuff. Like that'd be dope.
Yeah, I'd rather see a Bad Company 2 remastered and then to come out with a 3. Because at least with Bad Company 2 remastered, they would already worked out most of the issues.
Yeah.
And they can move on and make 3 that much better.
Yep. But still really excited for 2042. Glide suits. Already plenty. The robot dog was awesome. The Boston Dynamics dog with a machine gun mounted to it. Like, oh,
God, I got such like Tom Clancy like modern warfare vibes with that one.
yeah.
I got Black Mirror vibes with that, bro. Have y'all ever seen Black Mirror?
Netflix special.
I've seen
Yeah.
parts
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah, they
Like a
had
full. It's like there's a bunch of episodes out of it.
yeah, and
There's
they're
an
all like
episode,
mini
go watch
stories. Yeah.
Yeah, there's an episode. Go watch it. It's basically where some company made robo dogs and people got them, and then of course full Skynet takes place. Robo dogs start killing everything in sight. It's insane, but it's crazy. When I saw that, I was like, "What up, Black Mirror?" So
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah,
But you know what else? Interestingly enough, gave me Tom Clancy vibes. Was Rainbow Six? Interestingly enough, that new Extraction game where it's like zombies. So like, I never expected Rainbow Six. Like Rainbow Six has always been like kind of the more serious side of shooters, right?
Yeah, it's been one of the more sweaty ones.
Yeah, and now they're coming out with this Extraction game where it's like an alien threat / zombies, you know, is taking over and you need to go on like a rescue mission. It's a cool concept, don't get me wrong, but I never saw Rainbow Six going in that direction.
They did it with a similar one when they introduced the the hazmat suit operators. There was a whole little thing for that.
Oh, was there? I guess I missed
Yeah.
that. Spastic in chat asking if we have our shit bucket. No.
No, we use the bathroom like proper adults.
Yeah.
I can only assume that that's in turn to a game that they're about to talk about or say
Oh,
in the
that's
chat.
isn't that from Bad Company?
Oh man, that's a old reference. If it is,
I think it
My
is.
memory is not helping me on this one. I don't know.
Why is my memory kicking off? Like normally mine's like the how long ago did it happen? Nah, it didn't happen. Kind of stuff. But hopefully you can elaborate.
but I say I think we did good with Battlefield 2042 or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
I say let's move on to Halo.
Well, if I may, real quick, there was one other game I wanted to add to my list.
Sure.
It's another that is one that I know good and well neither one of you would ever play, but it's something I enjoy because I enjoy sports games. There's a new game coming out called Shredders, and it looks dope. I mean, like, if you've played Steep, I really enjoyed Steep. Shredders just looks top tier, so I'm excited for that. Full snowboarding game. It's kind of like SSX meets Steep, and it's
Oh, it's from
ready
Battlefield
for it.
Friends. Did you guys ever watch that?
Battlefield-
Battlefield Friends?
Nope.
No. I mean, it's kind of like the red versus blue of Battlefield. Like,
Oh
it's-
yeah, I seen those. I seen them.
Yeah. I thought that
I
sounded
get what
familiar.
you're
I was
saying
like, I
now.
know I've seen it somewhere, but I was like, I don't think, like, maybe it was Bad Company.
Yeah, I think
Like,
I've watched that whole series. Yeah, I know what he's talking about now.
Yeah. Yeah, he said, look it up, episode 100, Colonel.
Yeah, I was about
Colonel.
to say, God, that's still a dated reference. Good
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, it's been like, is Battlefield Friends even still posting anything? Like,
I don't know. It's been years since I've seen him.
Yeah. But so Shredders, you said it's like SSX meets Steep?
Yes. Mhm.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's like SSX meets Steep, and the gameplay looked absolutely beautiful. And that's one thing I really appreciated about Steep was like the terrain and everything in the game looked really nice.
Hmm.
But with Steep, I mean with Shredders, it's definitely it's a similar gameplay style, but it's going to be in a different map, different terrain, lot more expanse to explore. I'm just excited for it because it's a game that's right up my alley for things I like to do.
Yeah. I played
I've never played a snowboarding game, so I can't add anything to this.
Yeah, I played the hell out of SSX. I remember when I got my PS2, I actually won it in a raffle for like baseball, which was awesome. But I got SSX 3 and X Squad were the two games that I got for it, and I played the ever living hell out of SSX. I never got a chance to play Steep, which I saw some gameplay and it looks good. I just, adult stuff.
It's still a really fun
Yeah.
game to play.
Yeah, I might still go pick it up just to play with it, but then I'll definitely check out. You said it's called Shredders.
Shredders. Yep.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna be. We're gonna be buying so many games. So many damn games.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Especially Halo.
Yes. Yes. Let's jump into Halo.
Yes, a game I can talk about. Let's go.
Yep. So they were introducing their multiplayer stuff, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Still no official announcement or date.
They said holiday 2021.
I
No official date.
want a date. Just give me the date.
Yeah, I'm having a feeling they're going to push it back again.
I hope not. I just want to play Halo. I want to be Master Chief. But anyway, multiplayer stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a
plenty-
lot of multiplayer footage on this one.
Yeah, plenty of that grapple shit going on.
The grapple looks interesting.
I'm excited for it, to be
Yeah.
honest. It adds a whole new element to the gameplay.
Yeah.
I'm not really excited for it.
I'm apprehensive though, just because like at first I was excited about like sprinting, for example, when they introduced that in Reach. Honestly, I wasn't a huge fan of sprinting. I don't know why. Like it just doesn't feel the same.
You would think that Spartans would have unlimited sprint, but no.
Yeah. I mean they have a legit mechanical suit like that powers a shield. Like
And it powers their legs and arms and their reaction times.
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh, you got to charge your sprint? Okay.
I mean, granted, it's I guess
I mean,
it's got to
it's a
take
little
some power,
realistic.
but like and then also, the Spartans themselves are strong as fuck.
Yeah. I mean, literally built from birth. to be strong as fuck.
but I don't know. So I'm excited but apprehensive.
Can you really say built from birth though?
Yes,
They were kidnapped when they were small. They weren't infants though.
they weren't.
No,
infants.
they were like
They were toddlers, pretty much.
no, they were like 5 or 6, bro. They were kids. They weren't toddlers. Like, if I remember correctly from the books, and I have the books sitting right over there.
Okay,
I'm more than
you're
happy
so
to go read it.
special. So do I. I mean, yeah, 5 or 6. What do you call that? It's
A
pretty
kid.
much
That's not
Okay.
birth.
okay.
Like that-
Sorry, Jesus Christ.
Well, I guess it's probably the difference between being a parent, not being a parent. You know, like I guess there are
True.
some stark contrasts there. But anyway, tomato. They small little humans. They ain't fully developed yet.
But
Yeah.
nonetheless, something I was going to say to the sprint conversation there. Something to think about too is technically, if you really think about it, you're already sprinting at full speed as a Spartan when you're in the game. This sprint, like power up, made you all like much faster in comparison. So I could see where the power up would be a thing, because it's kind of like how, you know, it's like the jetpack. We would think like, okay, well they were in a suit of armor. They have this massive pack on their back. I'm sure it's got to do something. Oh, you can actually have a jetpack now. Like things like that. Like you would think that the suit would do that, but you know, on the back end of it's like, okay, well I can understand why it'd be a power up. Like that's why the jetpack doesn't last so long. Like you can, you know, like and then land somewhere else. It's the same concept with sprinting. Like they're already running extremely fast because they're literally, you know, from whatever age we want to decide on. From that point on, they're raised to be warriors. They're raised literally to think war tactic, battle strategy, you know, weapon strategy, the whole 9 yards. Their suits are kind of like, I think of like, have you ever seen the movie G.I. Joe, The Rise of Cobra?
Yeah.
No.
Those suits that they wear in that when they're sprinting through Paris, like that's the kind of suit that I think of, where it's like they're already sprinting. If you had a power up to it, they could sprint a whole lot faster. Like
Yeah.
that kind of concept.
But then my retort to that is, it's the 3000s. It's not the 2000s. It's been 1,000 years, and you're telling me they can't just sprint like that all the time, or they can't just, you know, have a jetpack that's basically infinite, you know, or like maybe not even infinite, but like that still lasts for quite a while.
Well, if time's your justification, I would say no.
No, you don't
Because
think
if that's
1,000
the
years
case,
from
then-
now it's going to be crazy?
I mean, I'm not saying that. I'm saying if time is your justification for them to be able to run that fast, I would say no. Because if that's the case, why don't anybody who's, I mean, if that's the case, you could say anyone from an old Spartan to a new brand Spartan could, technically the newer brand Spartans should be able to leap tall buildings in one bound and have like rockets shooting out of their hands. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, but that's not the case. Is what I'm
That's
saying.
what
Like,
I want.
that's what you want, but that's not the case. Like if you're following the storyline, as far as the, you know, the time progress, but behind the Spartans and the growth of that program, by the time we even get Master Chief, it like that whole process, and even oh hell, the team from Reach,
6. Noble.
yes, thank you. When you get them, even with Master Chief, when it doesn't matter which Spartan you get, you would think like by that point, sure, yeah, that could happen. But in reality, like if that's the case, those Spartans, that whole team should have been able to all sprint, all jetpack, all do whatever power, all bubble shields, like all of them should have that, but that's not the case. So I can understand where the power up system comes from. And I think that's part of why I'm so open to the idea of the grapple, because that's something that could be an add-on attachment to someone's armor, you know, being able to grapple up and hit something that's higher than they would normally be able to jump. Because I mean, you look at a Spartan jump when you're playing the game, you just boom, like you jump much further than you would normally as a human being, which is big, blip, you know. Grapple would shoot you clear across wherever you need to go. I'm down for it. That, long story short, I'm down for it. I think it's gonna be a great add-on. I think it's gonna be a new addition to the gameplay to make it a lot more interesting.
Yeah. I'm down for it, but again, I'm apprehensive.
Yeah, I'll just say I'm not down for it.
It's fair. Anything else with Halo y'all excited for? The armor looks dope.
The armors always look dope, so I have no complaints with that.
Yeah, I mean, always the armors. I mean, otherwise, it's. I just wanted to get here. I want to play it. I want to get my hands on it. I want to see how well that grapple actually works.
Yeah, I just want to experience everything for myself.
Yeah.
I'm tired of looking at like gameplays and stuff like that for like the past 2-3 years.
Yeah. That's been a long time. But
What's next?
I mean, there's so many games. It's hard to say. All right, so
Yeah, there's a lot.
Far Cry 6, they showed like meeting the villain.
Phone call.
Yep. That was dope. I'm really excited. I can never remember Anton Castillo, I think is the actor's name is.
I believe so.
Wait, no, sorry. No, that's his character name. What's the guy's name? The actor.
I don't know.
It's like a 3-name thing.
Look at it.
Real quick, while you're doing that, Kirk Blam in chat said, I just hope I can actually connect to multiplayer. Halo 5 had so many issues. I mean, yeah, Halo 5 was not great for multiplayer. That's why I hardly played it. But
Halo 5 wasn't great in general.
yeah,
Giancarlo Esposito.
that's it. Yeah.
I kept thinking Gus Fring, but Gus Fring is who he was in Breaking Bad.
Yeah. But seriously, like elite caliber actor that they're bringing in here. So I'm so excited for the storyline on this. Like the storyline, it was great on 5, for example, but they focus too much on multiple bad guys. Like I know like John or whoever was like the main guy, but like, all the brothers and sisters kind of feel like kind of just distracted from that. I want like one big bad that like all the attention is on him. And
Yeah, I want a focal point. I don't want it to like diverge my rage or divide my rage.
And so that's what I'm excited to see is that they also dropped a trailer for like their season pass, where you can play as previous antagonists, like from 3, 4, and 5. I don't know exactly. I didn't fully watch it, but I'm kind of skimming the cliff notes on that.
Tell you right now,
That'd be an interesting concept.
be running around in a bright pink suit. That's gonna be me, homie.
Yeah.
Oh, you're here in the mountains? Welcome. Nice to see you. Oh, you're here to see your mother?
Just blow their head off.
Basically. Couple games got updates that they announced today. So Fallout 76. A game that a lot of people
Yep.
yeah. That's getting an update. Apparently, let me see. Let me find the actual notes of it real quick because I have it all pulled up right here. It is Steel Rain. So Steel Rain will be a free story update that includes a tale that follows the Brotherhood of Steel. And then Fallout 76 Expeditions, The Pit, is another free update that takes players out of Appalachia. The Pit will take Fallout players to Pittsburgh. Ironically enough, because they spelled The Pit P-I-T-T. In a series of story-driven repeatable missions. Which tells me they are going to, players are probably going to use that to mine money and such. So
Basically. I mean, I still don't care. It's Fallout 76.
yeah. Another update, Among Us. Coming out with another big update. Something we knew was probably going to happen. I believe Ghosty Bell said something about this previously when we were talking to her at one point. I think Anderson and I were talking to her the other night and she brought it up, but Among Us is bringing in a 15-person lobby, which you're going to see a lot more 3-person imposters going down. That means we need to find 5 new people to play Among Us with in our group. That'll be fun.
It'd be chaotic, but it'd be fun.
Yeah.
Might actually make Airship a lot better too.
I was going to say like Airship is really like the only like viable map for that.
Could you imagine doing 15 people on Skeld?
No.
Not as the imposter. Like,
Everybody, he did it right here by reactor. We all saw him. There was 20 of us sitting there. We saw it.
Yeah, that would suck.
Yeah. But they're getting that, and then also, what was the other one? They were getting another one. What was it? I do not remember. My memory does not serve me because I was trying to take in everything I was seeing earlier. But yeah, no, they're getting that update, which was to be expected because if you watched our episode, was it last week?
Which episode? I'm sorry.
The tier list.
That was last week.
Yeah, it was last week.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, we gave Goose Goose Duck a grade of F. And Among Us is basically I remember something Ghosty said. Ghosty said this to Anderson and I, and both of us went, Ghosty said, yeah, we knew Among Us was gonna copy Goose Goose Duck.
And we were just like, well, the thing about that
Really?
is,
Who copied who when one made an exact replica of that game much later? Years later, to be exact. So
yeah, years later.
yeah. So that got an update. And then let me see here. Yeah, that basically puts us up to date on that. Some other new games. I'll run down the list real quick, and if y'all want to give y'all's 2 cents on what you think, we'll roll through. Starfield.
Haven't seen it.
Yeah, I mean, I saw it. I was just like, man.
I've been working all weekend. It's been hard to like really keep up with all the small stuff.
That's fair. Starfield looks really dope. I'm actually excited for that one. We said Stalker 2, Back for Blood, one we're all really excited for, as we talked about before. Contraband. Now, did y'all ever play a game? This was like a very indie title back in the day. I want to say this was like mid 2000s. There was a game called Contraband, and basically what it was your mission was all in night vision. All of it was in night vision, and the game you could beat in an hour. I don't know why I paid $40 for the game, but you could beat it in an hour and then play it again and play it again and play it again. That was it. But the game was called Contraband, and there was like 5 different vehicles you could unlock. You unlocked one with each mission, and your job was to get from point A to point B with whatever contraband was in your vehicle. And you've got border patrol chasing after you. You've got other police chasing after you. You've got, bounty hunters chasing after you. And, it's just basically an A to B race. This looks way better than that because, and I'm going to read this real quick. The little blurb says it's the latest title from the Just Cause team. We already know that's going to be amazing. The trailer describes it as a co-op open world game set in a fictional version of the 1970s, which tells me that it's going to be very similar as far as probably running certain illegal substances. But it's going to be way better because open world style. I'm sure there's going to be a great story behind it. Looks dope.
So kind of like open world Payday.
I was about to say it's probably more
Kind
like
of,
Payday,
yeah.
with like cars thrown in there.
Interesting. That'll be
'Cause
fun.
I'm pretty sure. No, it's not 1970s. Okay, I know what they did in 1970s. Okay, never mind.
Were you there?
No, I studied
You-
history, motherfucker.
You just said that like, oh, I know what they did in the 1970s. Like, oh,
Yes,
remember that
because
well.
I can read a history book.
Imagine that.
Can you actually see anything with those dark ass glasses on?
Yes. How many times have we? Okay.
Next game. Sea of Thieves, A Pirate's Life.
Yeah.
I actually really enjoy Sea of Thieves.
I
We just
still
never
get to
play it.
Yeah, I haven't really played it. Like,
I don't care
That-
for it.
That'd be a fun game to do a challenge on. I'm not gonna lie, because there's a lot to do in that game. But Sea of Thieves, A Pirate's Life. Well, Jack Sparrow's here.
oh,
Yep. It's full Pirates of the Caribbean. They brought Jack Sparrow in. Davy Jones is in it. The trailer was dope. You actually see it honestly looked like it was cut right out of if they just basically took the scene from Pirates of the Caribbean and made it cartoony. You just see Davy Jones' ship pop out and it's like, oh, showed up. Like it was crazy. Looks dope. Definitely gonna be awesome. If you enjoy Sea of Thieves, gonna be a blast there. Battlefield 2042 we talked about. 12 minutes.
Yeah, I can see that one's gonna get confusing real quick.
Yeah.
Because that's a bunch of time theory and time loops and
Yeah. Literally the description just says Annapurna Interactive's adventure game played in 12-minute loops.
Interesting.
That's it.
yeah.
I'm wondering if it's a game that you're supposed to like gather evidence as you go through the loops. And like you're supposed to remember this as you go.
I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be like that. What was it? Murdered detective game with like time theory thrown in.
Yeah, I can't place it.
Murder detective game with time theory.
Yeah, like what was it? The one where you are like a ghost and you go around collecting evidence of your murder or something like that. It recently came out. Well, not recently. It was like 2018, I believe.
I don't know why you said murder game, and the first thing I thought of was LA Noire, but that's definitely not it.
No, that's not it. You're like a ghost from a man who just died.
I know a movie like that. It's called The Crow.
True.
Because technically he's a ghost. I also know one with Patrick Swayze.
It's literally called Murdered Soul Suspect.
Oh,
Oh yeah, duh.
Yeah, that one.
That the most obvious title that we would never figure out.
Spastic in chat saying sounds like Majora's Mask on crack.
It's very true.
If it's that, then I'm definitely not playing it.
Good lord. Psychonauts 2.
I'd always heard good things about Psychonauts, but I never got a chance to play
Yeah,
it.
Psychonauts was all right. I mean, I'm glad they're getting a sequel to it because I mean, it's been like it is a good game. It's just it was back in like 2005, I believe. So it's nice to see them getting a sequel like 16 years later.
One thing I'd like to say that I will say is really nice to see is I'm fairly certain Psychonauts 2 was also announced last year, and it's really nice to see that COVID didn't stop the production of these games.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, it certainly slowed them down, but it didn't stop them entirely. That's what I'm glad to see.
Yeah.
I was genuinely worried that they were going to just stop entirely, and they didn't, and that's fantastic. It's fantastic. They did not stop. We already covered Fallout 76. Big update or big announcement. Hades is coming to Xbox Game Pass. So for all you Xbox players out there, Hades is going to be heading to you, and that is a phenomenal game.
Yeah, that is a great game.
Diablo 2 Resurrected. Kind of covered that one already.
You're missing the biggest one.
Well, we just talked about it, but Halo Infinite.
Nope. The biggest one.
I'm going down my list, and if I haven't gotten to it yet,
The biggest one. The one that I know we're all so excited for.
The Xbox mini fridge.
Well, that, but
Yeah.
Just Dance 2022.
Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
Next challenge.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
no.
You want to see 3 men fall out from just pure exhaustion, potential heart failure? Yeah. Put us in a Just Dance challenge. Let's see. Continuing said list. Slime Rancher 2.
I have no idea about that one.
Never played it, never heard of it. So,
Yeah.
but
Is it like
Sam,
an
that's his
indie game?
favorite game.
Oh, yeah. Love ranch and some slime. I've got
Now
6,000
you can
hours
do
on
it.
the first one.
Now you can do it twice.
God, it sounds like Splatoon retired and bought a farm.
It does not look good.
Borderlands is coming off with a spin-off of Tiny Tina's well, it's called Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, excuse me. So that'll be interesting.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Talked about Shredders. Atomic Heart. Y'all heard of that one?
Yeah, isn't that like? No, wait, that's not the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, I don't know. I remember there was like a vampire game in here or something.
Yeah. So it's a game that's set in the Soviet Union in the year 1955, and there's clearly this is what the blurb says. A trailer for the forthcoming first-person game Atomic Heart doesn't offer a lot of background information. We know it's set in the Soviet Union in the year 1955, and yet there's clearly a lot here that's not very well explained. For example, what's with all these wacky robots, and why does that old woman have a ladle? I remember seeing that trailer, and I was just kind of like,
robots, hammers, Atomic Heart, Soviet Union. What is this, Wolfenstein?
basically. Replaced, a new sci-fi action platform with detailed and fluid pixel art graphics.
That literally tells us nothing.
Correct. This one, okay, the trailer for this one was fantastic. The Outer Worlds 2.
To be fair, all the Outer Worlds trailers are pretty good.
Yep. That was amazing. I gotta say, I'm looking forward to it as far as what the trailer provided, but we'll see after that.
I was about to say, will we play it? Probably not.
Maybe not.
There's a lot of games to play, y'all.
Yeah, I know one that Sam will probably be excited for.
Oh God.
This is genuine.
Just Dance 2023.
Microsoft Flight Simulator, the new one.
I mean, well, so it's already out. It's coming out for Xbox.
Didn't they have an update with it though? Weren't they saying like there was a big package update for graphics and such?
Well, I know they announced an update to make the game smaller, which is great because it's 180 gigabytes.
Yeah, it's huge.
And then the Xbox stuff. That's all I've seen, but I haven't really looked that close either. Was there another update there? Other than
I'm fairly certain, if my memory serves me correctly, when I was watching it, I believe they said that it was a graphics update to make everything look way more ultra realistic to the new specs that are out.
apparently, they also revealed a tie-in expansion based around the upcoming Top Gun movie. That'll be cool.
Flight Simulator challenge soon.
Y'all got to clear some space on your hard drives.
I was about to say,
Yeah,
I don't know if I want to install that heavy ass game.
I'll be deleting everything, including the
Let
OS
me
to
finish
play that.
Assassin's Creed first. For Forza Horizon 5, we already covered. Redfall. I think this is the one that you were talking about, Anderson. This one is like that.
It's like
it's
Back
kind
for Blood with vampires instead.
yeah, it's like there's like a coven of like the trailer opened up with a chick sitting on the countertop holding a book with a spell like coming out of her hand, and like she shut her hand and the book shut, and then she was like, all right, let's go. And then there's a robot dog making a Slurpee.
Yeah,
Like-
I saw that and I was just like, oh, okay, we're immediately on some Halloween shit. Okay.
Yep. So
Oh,
all I
no.
can say is
I don't know. That game, I kind of looked at it, I was just like, I want to play that when I can just have zombies and Back for Blood.
Oh, isn't that one? I think I read a little bit about it. Isn't that one a battle royale?
Oh, that's even worse.
I had seen one as a battle royale with vampires.
that may have a mode for it. Sure.
Probably.
I have no
Let's face
doubt
it,
that it has a mode
most
for
games have a mode for that nowadays.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Yeah, I think it was either expansion or like a just a free battle royale or something.
Yeah, I don't know how I'd feel about like a Left 4 Dead, Back for Blood type of game with a battle royale mode. How would that work?
I mean, kind of like Hunt Showdown, maybe.
Maybe.
So I don't know, just spitballing.
Yeah, I don't know. That one I'm gonna hold at a distance. I'll see it when it comes out, basically.
Yeah,
Sure.
get some game.
And that's where my list ends. I'm fairly certain there's other games that are dropping. I know there were a bunch more that were going on day one Game Pass.
I was about to say, yeah, most of the ones like the new ones coming out like Stalker 2, Halo Infinite, what is it? Hades, Outer Worlds 2, Forza Horizon 5. They're all going on Game Pass as soon as they come out.
Oh, there's a Guardians of the Galaxy game coming out by Square Enix.
Yeah, I just saw that there's also War for Wakanda is coming out as an expansion for Marvel's Avengers.
Ooh, I have that game.
That might be good, but knowing how Square Enix handled Marvel Avengers, I'll wait on the Guardians of the Galaxy one. I'm not getting screwed over twice.
Yeah, you did get royally screwed over. Go back and watch the Rage episode because one of the few times I was actually scared for my life. There is Babylon's Fall.
Are you just reading some of the smaller games now? Because we're not interested in this.
I was about to say, I think the smaller games, it was like, I think there's a new Civilization coming out. Or
Yeah,
at least an update to it.
There's just a couple more in this list. I'll bust through these real quick. Because Babylon's Fall is a new trailer with more details during Square Enix E3. This action RPG can be played alone or with up to 4 players. This game's latest trailer has also revealed the live service aspects of the title, as well as a call to sign up for the closed beta.
Okay. Knock out Borderlands. Let's go.
Yep. Life is Strange and Stranger of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origin. And then let me see. Checking to see if anything else was dropped. I'm pretty sure there's other ones, but they were smaller games. I also know one game that got really big really quick as far as in that realm of things. Grounded is getting an update.
With that big old spider boy.
Joe's favorite.
Yes. Yeah.
Now, we actually discussed playing Grounded, and we're just like, and Joe's like, no, it's because spiders, and we're like, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, no. I don't know if you saw, they have an arachnophobia setting.
Yeah, I saw it, and I was just like, that's not really helpful, but okay.
Well, in the trailer, they said you could set the arachnophobia setting to high and just battle a blob, and it ended up being like this giant, like black snowman looking thing with red eyes, and it was just like, and I was like, that still looks creepy as shit.
Yeah, Soren showed me, and I was just like, that could work, but honestly, that's more horrifying than just a spider. Like if I just saw something floating coming at me with 2 red eyes and like a blob of a body, I'd just be like, how do I beat this thing?
Yeah.
This thing has no corporal mass whatsoever. This is horrifying.
Yeah, I'm good without that. Completely good without that. But we're gonna be playing some games.
I'm about to say, there goes my holiday budget.
Yep. Sorry, everybody. Sorry, all family and friends. You're not getting a Christmas present.
You're getting $20, if that. I might give you a 5 if I don't like you.
Let's split in $20 amongst everybody. Everybody's getting $1.
Nah, everybody's getting 50 cents. I'm keeping some of it to myself.
Gotta buy the game.
Walk into Christmas. Everyone, there's $21 bills. Hand them out.
Yeah.
If you'd like all 20, good luck.
Everybody, here's $20.
Linda's in chat saying, "LL, that's cute. Don't worry, sweetie. You'll get $2."
Oh yeah, the big player moves right there.
Yeah, that's the reason she's marrying me.
Walk into Christmas and just fling 50 cents on my sister's head. Boop.
Just press them in like stay. Well, gents, do we have anything else we'd like to discuss today?
I think that should do it.
Yeah, I think that should do it. Just keep it all E3.
Yes.
Yep.
I believe Sony is tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think so. There'll be some interesting stuff there. I mean, Sony has, like, I think, and I can speak for all of us, hasn't really been as exciting.
Yeah, true. I mean, their exclusives are usually pretty good, but yeah. I mean, I'm not interested unless there's another God of War.
Yep.
Well, I agree. I agree completely. And I'm curious. I think tomorrow they're going to be announcing that. I think they're going to be announcing gameplay of the new God of War.
Ooh.
I hope so. I want to see more of the boy.
Barton Lives Matter, aka Soren, with the 10 biddies saying, "Oi, Poppy."
I know you there, baby.
Ay, qué rico. Okay, so
Carico.
with that, gents, we will save that for later. Hopefully, hopefully Sony does something enough for us to want to talk about it.
Hopefully.
Yep.
We'll see. But YouTube, as I said earlier, hit the subscribe button, the bell icon, stay up to date on all things TGP. Hit the like button if you like what you saw today. And of course, down below in the comments, let us know your thoughts. And let us know if there's anything you'd like to hear us talk about in the future. For Twitch, we appreciate you hanging out. Thank you again to Kate for the 5 gifted. Shout out to the 5 of those of you who got those subs. Make sure to spam hearts and W's in chat for Kate, because she's amazing. Thank you to everybody who tuned in today and had fun with us. And we will see you